Hi, I'm De'Ara Davis, and this is DD Dynamics. You may have saw that I missed last week to post something on Friday. It's because of the impact of the loss of arguably one of the greatest NBA players in history, and my personal favorite in history. And it was just so overwhelming and emotional and shocking. Like, it was not expected. And to, witness this, and to make it even more sadder, of the children that were on the helicopter as well. No one is more important than the other, but Kobe is someone that I was inspired by, someone that I looked up to. He's the reason I picked up a basketball in the first place. I was playing basketball. I started playing basketball when I was 9. He's the reason, and I've gotten so many. Like, I lost count of how many arguments I have gotten in because people would be like Michael or LeBron, and I would be like, well, what about Kobe? And they would laugh. But then I would have to, put up no facts up there, 81 points, that Mamba mentality, the grit and the drive, and how the how like his work ethic and his personality all was like loved, and I admire all of that. His family, his talent, his contributions, everything really. And like, on the Proud Family, I was a toddler during the Moesha thing, but I still, saw it growing up. The Brandy prom, same thing, same situation. When he was on Sister Sister, it's just like, it just really feels like a bad dream. Well, now I'm like more, kind of feeling it in reality, but like the first day, I know when I found out, I took a nap on Sunday because I stay on the East Coast, so the times are different. So it was like I woke up like 5. Wait, no. I woke up like 1, like 1 or 2 here Eastern Standard Time, and it happened like around that time. And when I woke up, I looked on my Facebook feed, and I saw one of my Facebook friends said, "Oh my gosh, this can't be true. Kobe died in a helicopter crash." And I was like, what? This has to be a hoax. You know how folks be having those hopes saying this person passed, so it's like, whatever. So I didn't think nothing of it. So I didn't want to scroll anymore because I was scared that I might find some more stuff about it. And then my husband said, "Have you heard?" And I was like, "Heard what?" He was like, "Kobe died in a helicopter crash." And I didn't want to believe it. I didn't. Like, the first thing I did when he said that, I just froze. And then I got my phone and I went to Google and had to, find some credibility because, like I said, folks make those false things. And like, Kobe is one of the celebrities that if, well, previously he was one of those celebrities that if would have perished or passed away, that I would be broken. And so I immediately went to go look, and I saw TMZ, I saw everybody else, all the news sources, ESPN. Like, after I saw it, I was just staring at the screen like I don't even know what my face expression was. I just know I was shocked because he can't die. Like he's Superman. Like it's not are you can't no. So I'm just staring at the phone and my husband calls my name and um next thing I know I'm bawling. Like in tears I am bawling. Like I'm stopping myself from crying right now. Like I was bawling. Like I was sobbing, nose was running and everything. It was like I couldn't believe it. Like I said, like he can't die. What do you mean Kobe is dead? Kobe, he can't die. But me being forgetting the fact that he is human and stuff happens like this, even though it's like bizarre and out of the blue, but things can happen like this. And I just know I was bawling, and my husband grabbed me. It was comforting me. I was just bawling. Like I was crying so hard. Like I have never cried for a celebrity that hard. I only cried for celebrities twice. That was that time and when Michael Jackson died. And when Michael Jackson died, it was just a little cry. You know, I was in my bed. I was, it was a little cry. Little tears came down. It was nothing major. Like I got it all out that same day or whatever. But then this, I was bawling. Like I've cried at least 3 times that day because I cried. Then I cried in the living room. Then I had left the living room to go to be by myself because I just needed a moment by myself. I was in the dark. I don't even like the dark. I hate the dark. I turned off all the lights because it was nighttime over here because it's Eastern time. I turned off all the lights in the bedroom and I sat in the middle of the bed and I was just crisscross applesauce, just staring into space. And I was like, no. So I look again on social media and I see it some more and it just all starts back. Like I just start bawling again. Like I couldn't stop crying because he legit was my favorite player. Like I dedicated my past birthday to him. I turned 24 in November and I called it my Mamba year because it's 24 and the year before that I did a LeBron year. But I was like, no, it's not. And like I watched him train Gigi. Like a lot of people just now finding out about Gigi, but when Gigi was a toddler, he would train her, and she, like I just knew, I saw, like in my heart, I saw the future. She is going to be like the fucking Michael Jordan of, well, Kobe. She's going to be that caliber of the WNBA. She was going to be the reason why more people would start watching the WNBA. Like I just knew it. I knew she was gonna. Like, I seen how he trained her, how he disciplined her, how he questioned her and quizzed her over plays and stuff, and she would answer them correctly. And to see that just like go, it's not fair. Like it's not fair because like when you see something for somebody and you're genuinely wishing for that something amazing to happen and they just leave permanently, and now you're like, what? How? And I just knew she was going to be a beast. I knew she was going to be a beast. Like for each month in my calendar, like on the 1st of each month, I would draw a picture on my calendar. Like this was August, like the first day. I was a cheerleading coach, so I drew that. September, I had drew, the World Trade Center. Halloween, some stuff, whatever. November, it was my mamba year. Like, it literally was my mamba year. I called it my mamba year. And I was just talking to my husband, like, before all this happened, about how I regret not having a 24 karat theme for my 24th birthday. And now I'm so grateful that I had a mamba year instead of a 24 karat year, because I can go to my Instagram, and this is my my birthday. See, here's the caption right here. I don't have that many followers, so that's not really important anyway. But this is what I said about my mamba year. As you can see, the little hashtag, whatever, and I had a rubber snake around my neck. This was the next day. Like, not the next day, but I posted this picture the next day. I had, like, mamba, my snake, and yeah. So I'm glad I dedicated my birthday to him. Like, I'm really glad I did. And if y'all don't, like, because a lot of people question me about basketball. Like, I can play basketball. I played basketball when I was 9, and in middle school and high school. I didn't play it well, but it's just so, and this is what I was talking about my king year, my brown year, when I did that. I was trying to find a Kobe jersey for my 24th birthday, but they were like $200, and I wasn't working at the time, so I couldn't get that. And now I don't even want to begin to look for jerseys, because I know they're going to be in the 4 digits. And this is an old video. This is years ago. No, it's like last year. But that's all, like, into, like, I had a screenshot because I couldn't believe this, because I just was talking about Kobe, bro. And it was this thing on Facebook that said make a list of celebrities that if they died, it would break you, like you would need a moment to yourself. And this was, let me see when it was. It was August 4th of last year. Hey, like, I can't get to the because it's a screenshot. And these are the people, literally, that I said: Beyonce, Stevie Wonder, Tiana Taylor, Diggy, Janelle Monáe, Andre 3000, D-Lo, Kobe, Will, and Jada. Literally, I said this. And because a lot of people caught and said I was over exaggerating or whatever, but like, those are the people that I would genuinely break for. Like, not break, but like, it would affect me. And this was November 20th when I said this. When he was at that game on the 17th. I also did research on the manor. cause of death was blunt force trauma to the body. So they were all dead before it burst in flames. But I mean, like it burst in flames immediately after it hit the ground anyway. So they just released the bodies to the families. And I also want to be like, I don't want to leave out anybody. I want the whole 9 people. Like, I don't even know how it crashed, why it crashed, why they were flying in those dense fog conditions. Because I've been to LA once, and I know one day it was foggy. Like, that fog is a different fog. Like, it's like fog. Like, you jump in a pool of milk fog. That's how foggy Los Angeles be. That's how foggy it was when I was there. And that was last summer. So they saying it was thick like milk too. So yeah. So I don't know why it was. The only thing I could think of is like maybe the pilot had a gotta get their mentality and the pressure of, well, Kobe rode with him several times before, but I don't know. And to see the fact that they were literally only 15 miles from where they were going is even more sad. And I don't know when the funeral is. I just know they're planning on either having it at the Staples Center, which I personally think they should be at, or the Coliseum for the football people, because they think it'll be a bigger impact. But I think it should be at Staples Center because that's Kobe built basketball. Why? And Michael Jackson funeral was at Staples Center, so they could just have his funeral at Staples Center. But that's all I want to talk about today. That was just an all-around guy, like an all-around idol. Like, he was someone that I looked up to, literally. And I got my nails did for it or whatever. I got 24 on my nails. Ooh, you can't see it, can you? I got that done. So I'm just gonna, try to do some more dedication to this icon, this legend, the GOAT. Someone's calling me. And that was my husband. But anyways, I just, throughout this, subscription, I'm gonna be paying, homage to my idols, like different idols, Kobe and others. And that's all for today's show. I'll see you next Friday. Bye.